What's up guys, it's Brandon here with Roadrunner Sports, and today we're going to be covering our top 11 trail shoes of 2020. Since last year, a lot of new models have released and we wanted to give you guys an updated list. We have video snippets of each of our runners testing these shoes, and we're going to show you exactly what they think about each one of these. If you're interested in trying any of these shoes out, as a VIP you get 90 days to try them out, wear them, love them, send them back to us if they're not perfect for you, and we'll find you a better shoe that fits your needs. Also, if you're ordering online, you get free shipping on all your online orders, so make sure to take advantage. So these shoes are guaranteed to get you up those hills, these deep lugs, those weather-resistant uppers. Let's just get into it. I don't want to keep you guys waiting any longer. Let's go. When trail running, a shoe with good traction is a must, and the Brooks Cascadia 15 is a classic and delivers all that traction and more with a super comfortable upper. Run tester Evelyn tried these out. Let's see what she had to say about them.
You also get some pivot points. So if you see that here, these colored triangles are the pivot points. They're on both sides of the shoe. What those do is they help keep the shoe stable. So if you're a little bit wobbly, those posts are going to help keep you secure, which is incredible, and it's something that I really enjoy.
Overall, the Brooks Cascadia 15 is a perfect daily trail running shoe, and if you're a beginning trail runner, this is a shoe that's not too technical and it's going to be perfect for you on getting out on those trails. The HOKA One One Speedgoat 4. Now, if you're a more experienced trail runner or if you're trying to tackle something with technical terrains, this is going to be the shoe for you. It is perfect at bombing down hills, has deep lugs, and our ambassador Andrea has ran over 500 miles in these. So let's kick it off to her and see what she has to say about the Speedgoat 4.
I've actually run in this shoe before. This is one of my shoes that has about 500 miles on it, and as you can see, the lugs are still in really good condition. The side, where some of us trail runners find that our pinky toe might start popping out, or our big toe popping out the top part because of, lacking upper, this one really handled well. We're at about the 500 mile range and it still has plenty more miles left to go on it.
This is a trail runner's favorite, and may I even say a cult classic. You're going to find these anywhere on your local trails all the way up to your 100-mile ultra marathons. The Brooks Caldera 4. This is a great daily trail running shoe. I've had the pleasure of running in the Glycerin series as well as the Ghost, and if you're looking for a shoe that mimics that road feel, this is going to be the shoe for you. It has an extremely soft midsole and really deep lugs that are going to make sure you have all the traction you need on the run. Let's kick it off to Sean and see what he had to say about the Caldera 4 when he tested it out.
Why I love this shoe. Let's just talk about cushion. You put this thing on and it feels so plush, so soft, and it does not go away on your run. Sometimes an overly cushioned shoe will feel like you're laboring in it a little bit after a while, and this one we definitely didn't feel that way. I loved how it felt on whatever terrain we were throwing at it, and it definitely held up on the cushion across all those different varieties that we're seeing. The other thing I loved about it was the fit. So I'm normally about a 12, maybe 11.5 in most of my road running shoes. I opted for 11.5 here because it has such a secure fit, but still ample toe room.
Overall, this is a great shoe that supports daily training as well as moderate trails. Not too technical, and it's not a super speedy shoe. So if you're looking to get out there and have a good time on the trail, check out the Caldera 4. The HOKA One One Challenger ATR 6. This is a shoe for someone who's not afraid to tackle all terrains. This is a road to trail shoe that's going to take you from dirt, gravel, to a technical terrain. The lugs aren't too deep, it's lightweight, and it's extremely cushioned. Let's check out what run tester Todd had to say in his most recent review.
Number one, if you're doing a lot of technical trails, this may not be the perfect shoe for you. I've done both, like fire road, tech trails, real steep stuff, both up and down. And while it has a lot of grip, you can see the outsole here. You got some lugs in here and stuff. It's not a super technical trail shoe. Great on fire roads, great on flat surfaces. If you are gonna run this for more technical stuff, high ups, high downs, steep, I would go up an additional half size. This one felt a little tight to me, but what this shoe has is a ton of cushion, and you can get away with running on the road as well. So if you live a mile or two away from your local trail and you want to run to it, this is a great option. Run to the trail, it's going to work good on the road. Get on the trail, it's going to perform well. You're not going to slip and slide around.
Another huge advantage of the ATR 6 is that it uses recycled plastic in its upper, so you can have a durable upper and you're going to be helping out the planet. Next is the Nike Pegasus Trail 2. This is a super lightweight, versatile shoe. It's going to take you from road to trail, and it's going to be perfect for narrow-footed runners out there. It has deep lugs that are going to grip onto the trails and make sure you can get up those hills. Let's see what run tester Sydney had to say about this one.
One of my favorite things about this shoe though is the added space in the toe box. So I usually have pretty wide feet, especially when it comes to my toe area. And so even when I was running downhill, I felt like I still had the extra room that I needed. I sometimes have to size up, but I think the shoe was actually made great. It has the added space, so it didn't feel like my feet were being too squished, even when they did get a bit swollen. The biggest changes they made was in the midsole. So it has full React Nike foam cushioning, and they took out the Zoom airbags from the Nike Pegasus 36 Trail. So what that does is that it gives you a really cushioned ride.
As always, Nike delivers a daily trainer that's going to be perfect for going from road to trail, and it has a really breathable upper so your foot's not going to get too hot out there. Saucony Peregrine 10. If you're looking for a responsive shoe, this is the one for you. Its midsole is packed with cushion and is going to give you a great ride. Let's see what run tester Jojo had to say about this one.
But this particular shoe reminds me of its brother or sister, whatever you want to call it, the Saucony Endorphin Speeds, because actually I was getting pretty fast in these things. I'm getting some good speed on these, and very surprising, I almost forgot they were a trail shoe. So as far as stability and stickiness, slipping around, nothing, no slipping around on these things.
One of my personal favorites about this shoe is how deep the lugs are and how resistant to abrasion that they are. These are going to last you a long time, and you're not going to have to worry about them wearing down and having to get a new pair anytime soon. The New Balance Fresh Foam More Trail. This is personally one of my favorite trail shoes of the year. It has a really durable upper and extremely cushioned midsole. It's made with that Fresh Foam X midsole, so it's going to give you an extremely cushioned ride, but it's going to be very responsive in the toe off. Let's take a snippet from my last review of this shoe and see what I loved about it the most. As far as the fit goes, I really like the last of the shoe. It's really awesome. There's a little bit of give in there, which I really like because you can really cinch down the top with this extra durability, and you're really sinking into the heel cup of the shoe. It really grabs on, so you are safe and secure when you're scrambling down. That is the way I like to run downhill. I'm bombing them, and I felt safe and secure in the shoe the whole time. And speaking of bombing down hills, let's just skip the midsole. We'll come back to that and go to the outsole. It is super rubberized, super thick, and it really just keeps you safe and secure. Whether it's sandy, dusty, wet, slick, this thing will keep you locked in. I did an IG live with a New Balance trail runner, and he's personally put over 500 miles in one pair of these, so these are built for the long haul. The Altra Lone Peak 4.5. This is going to be a perfect shoe for ultramarathoners as well as those who tend to just overwork their feet on the roads and want a little bit of breathing room on the trail. Let's kick it off to Trish and see what she had to say about the Lone Peak 4.5.
I took these right out of the box to the Sawtooth, and I had 0 issues and no hot spots. They did really great on all kinds of different terrain. And the cushion, they changed the foam in this update, and I really like it. I get that good ground feel with also enough protection for all that rugged terrain. They have a women's specific fit for the women's line, which means it's not just a men's shoe shrunk. So they actually took models of women's feet and made specifically for women, which I think has performed very well for Altra. And being that this is a moderate cushion shoe, this is a perfect intro if you've never tried Altra. It's a great all-around running shoe for all kinds of different terrain.
A great benefit about this shoe is that it's a little bit more flexible than its predecessor, so it's going to give you extra range of motion when you're out on the trails. The Brooks Catamount. If you want a speedy shoe for your race days, or you just want to bomb down those hills and look good doing it, this is going to be the shoe for you. The DNA Flash midsole is infused with nitrogen to give you even more energy return, and you're going to have a responsiveness like no other shoe. Let's kick it off to our ambassador Lindsay and see what she had to say about this shoe.
Hey guys, so I just ran in my Brooks Catamount trail shoes. I really enjoyed them. They were really light and responsive. Felt like I was able to go pretty fast with them. I didn't feel any rocks on the bottom of my shoe. They have a ballistic rock shield. They felt really cushioned and springy, nice responsiveness to them. I liked that they had a wide toe box. My foot felt like it had plenty of room to move around.
If ultimate comfort is what you're going after, this is going to be the perfect shoe for you. And it has a strong rock plate that's not going to protrude into your midfoot too much when you're going off the roads. The HOKA One One Stinson ATR 6. If you're looking for a more traditional HOKA shoe with a ton of cushion that's going to be great for your knees, your back, and the rest of your joints, you can't go wrong with this one. This is most similar to more of a Clifton or even a Bondi if you're looking for that max cushion off-road feel. I know this is a staple of a shoe in the ultramarathon world just because of how durable the rubber is and how deep these lugs are. This is a perfect road to trail shoe, and obviously when you're doing a really long race, a trail race especially, it's going to be hard to find a trail that's all trail, I guess. You're going to have to get on the road eventually. So this is the perfect road to trail shoe, especially for your longer distances. And the upper is extremely secure, just having those extra overlays and the extra eyelets on a separate strap that really lets you cinch them down. Don't let the stack height fool you. This shoe is extremely stable and its deep lugs are going to have you gripping any trail. The Asics GT 2008 Trail. If you're an overpronator, you're probably already a little bit worried about hitting the trails because you might get injured. Well, luckily, this shoe has a built-in truss stick system and dynamic dual max cushioning to give you that extra stability you need on the trail and make sure you're not overpronating or rolling an ankle and making sure overall you're staying secure. Let's see what Linda had to say about this one on her run test.
But at fast paces, it feels really, really good. I also love the traction, and I don't know how much wear I'm gonna get out of it, but I hear that the rubber on Asics is really, really long wearing, and so I'm excited about that. Another great thing about this shoe is that the price point is right. It comes in under $100 everywhere.
One of my favorite features about the Asics brand is the Asics high abrasion rubber on the outsole. This is perfect for their trail lineup because it's so durable, it's not going to be wearing down, and these shoes are going to last you a long time. Alright everybody, thanks so much for watching this far in the video, and do yourself a favor and try one of these shoes out. If you're a VIP, you get 90 days to test run these shoes, hit the trails, wear them, love them, and if you don't, send them back to us and we'll get you a better one that fits your needs. And if you're ordering online, you get free shipping, so there's no risk to try these out at all. Check them out, click the links below. Make sure you're making every mile count by subscribing to our channel. We're bringing the latest shoe reviews, the latest tips, and techniques from our trainers and coaches all year long, so make sure to subscribe. And leave a comment below on what your favorite trail running shoe for the next year is going to be, or your dream running location. And we'll see you on the trails.